Hey everyone, welcome back to Taybuzz. I'm your host, and today we have something really special for you. We sat down with NFL superstar Travis Kelce for an exclusive interview right here in Kansas City. And let me tell you, he got real about life, love, and what happiness means to him now. If you're new here, we bring you the most authentic celebrity conversations. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up on this channel. We build our reputation on getting celebrities to open up in ways you won't see anywhere else. And today's interview is exactly why we do what we do. We caught up with Travis at the stadium, and from the moment he walked in, you could see something different about him. There's this new energy, this contentment that just radiates from him. He wasn't putting on a show or trying to be the larger-than-life personality we're used to seeing on game day. Instead, we got to see Travis in his most genuine state, reflective, grateful, and surprisingly vulnerable. The interview started with some lighter questions about the season, but it quickly evolved into something much deeper. When we asked him about how his perspective on life has changed over the past year, Travis took a long pause, smiled, and said something that really stuck with me. He talked about how being in a committed relationship has given him a new sense of purpose and direction that goes far beyond anything he's experienced in his career. What really struck me was how he described finding balance between his incredibly demanding NFL career and his personal life. For years, football was everything to Travis. His entire identity was wrapped up in being the best tight end in the league, breaking records and winning championships. But now, he's discovered that having that stability and support system has actually made him perform better on the field, not worse like some people might assume. When you have someone who truly understands you and supports your dreams, it doesn't take away from your focus, Travis told us. It actually amplifies everything you do because you're not carrying all that weight alone anymore. You have this foundation that makes you feel invincible, but in a completely different way than I used to feel invincible. Travis opened up about what genuine happiness looks like for him now. It's not just about the touchdowns or the championships anymore, though those are still incredibly important to him, and his competitive drive hasn't diminished one bit. Instead, it's about the small moments, the everyday experiences that make life meaningful beyond the spotlight and the roar of the crowd. He shared some really touching stories about quiet Sunday mornings, cooking together, having deep conversations that last for hours, and dreaming about the future in ways he never allowed himself to before. There was this moment in the interview where he talked about how he used to think planning beyond the next season was a distraction, but now he's excited about building something that will last long after his playing days are over. When we talked about the future, you could literally see the excitement in his eyes. He's not just thinking about the next season or the next game. He's building something bigger than football. His entrepreneurial ventures, his media projects, his desire to mentor young athletes, and yes, his personal life. Everything is interconnected now in a way that makes sense to him. I used to compartmentalize everything, he explained. Football was football, business was business, personal life was personal life. But now I see how it all works together. The success I have in one area feeds into the others. The love and support I have at home makes me a better teammate, a better leader, a better businessman. One of the most powerful parts of our conversation was when Travis talked about the lessons he's learned about vulnerability and growth. Here's someone who's achieved incredible success, won Super Bowl championships, broken NFL records, and become one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. But he's still growing, still learning, still becoming a better version of himself every single day. His advice for anyone going through major life changes was simple but profound. Don't be afraid to let people see the real you. For so long, I thought I had to be this larger-than-life character all the time. But the people who really matter want to know the person behind all that. They want to know your fears, your dreams, your quiet moments. That's where a real connection happens. We also dove deep into how his relationship has changed his relationship with fame itself. Travis admitted that the increased attention has been challenging at times, but he's learned to navigate it with grace and perspective. Fame was never the goal, he said. Football was the goal, winning was a goal, being the best was a goal. Fame was just something that came with it. But now I understand that with platform comes responsibility, and I want to use mine to show people that athletes are human too. What really impressed me about Travis wasn't just his honesty, but his maturity and self-awareness. This is someone who's learned that true success isn't just about individual achievements. It's about the relationships you build, the impact you have on others, and the person you become along the way. He talked about how his teammates have noticed a change in him, how he'd become an even better leader in the locker room, because he's more centered and confident in who he is off the field. The conversation took an interesting turn when we asked about handling criticism and public scrutiny. Travis acknowledged that not everyone is always going to be happy with his choices, but he's learned to focus on what truly matters. You can't live your life trying to make everyone else happy, he said. You have to make decisions based on what's right for you and the people you love most. It was refreshing to hear someone at his level of fame talk so openly about vulnerability, growth, and what really matters in life. In a world where we often only see the highlight reels and carefully crafted social media posts, Travis gave us something real and authentic. He didn't shy away from admitting that success and happiness aren't always the same thing, and that finding both requires constant work and self-reflection. As our interview wrapped up, Travis left us with this thought: life is so much bigger than any game, any season, any individual accomplishment. When you find the right person to share it with, everything else becomes clearer. The wins are sweeter, the losses are more manageable, and the future feels limitless. If you enjoyed getting this inside look at Travis Kelce's life and mindset, you're going to love what we have coming up next on the channel. We've got more exclusive celebrity interviews, behind-the-scenes content, and the kind of authentic conversations you won't find anywhere else. Next week, we're sitting down with another major athlete who's going through their own life transformation, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. So do me a huge favor. If this video added value to your day, smash that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Taybuzz and hit that notification bell. We're building an amazing community here of people who love real, authentic content, and I want you to be part of it. Drop a comment below and let me know what you thought of Travis's perspective on life, love, and finding balance. What resonated with you the most? I read every single comment, and I love connecting with you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this community, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep chasing your dreams, and remember, like Travis showed us today, the best is yet to come.